My name is April Torgiani. I'm the Vice President of Program Services for CareerSource Hillsborough Pinellas, and I oversee all of the direct service programs, including the veteran services in Hillsborough County for CareerSource. At CareerSource, we offer all types of resources and programs to assist veterans during their transition. We offer intensive services with our disability veterans outreach professionals, as well as workshops and priority of service in every CareerSource center, so that each one of our veterans, when they come in, will go to the top of the line and receive the very first opportunities that are available for the services that we offer.
The VTA program helps our veteran customers have not just a job opportunity, but a career exploration, because construction right now in the state of Florida is very high, allowing them opportunities to expand throughout the state, not just within Hillsborough County. So we feel like this will be a benefit for a long-time placement opportunity, not a short-term employment opportunity. Some of the resources that we provide through the VTA program are resume assistance, career exploration, making sure that everyone's registered on the state labor exchange website, Employ Florida, so that they can have other opportunities afforded to them for employment.
My name is Raleigh Sullivan. I am retired Army, 20 years. Telecommunications is my background. I work now here with CareerSource Hillsborough Pinellas, and I am a leaver, which is a local veteran employment representative. I go out and I interact with employers, knock on doors, and try and marry up the employer with the veteran to see if we can't get them a job or find them a career. What we do is, I'm the go-between. Even if a veteran has an interview with a company and later we want to find out how well the veteran did during that interview to try and coach the veteran up for the next interview, we can go in and we can talk to most of the companies. Most of them will give us feedback as far as the veteran was good in this area, was not so good in that area. So with their feedback, we can coach the veteran so they're better prepared the next time they go out there.
Veterans are important to our workforce because they're bringing transferable skills, they're bringing leadership and a desire to grow with these companies. What they bring in terms of transferable skills is invaluable to these companies that have such a demand for leadership. There's also a way for us as an industry to give back to the veterans by opening doors and providing these opportunities for them. Two things that should never go in the same sentence is unemployed and veteran. With what the vets bring to the workforce, we've got to have them working, and they've got to be part of the fabric of everything we do on FDOT projects.
I think it's important for FDOT contractors to hire veterans because it's not like a charitable way of giving back, but it's a way to be purposeful and going to find folks whose skill set might not be marketed correctly for the workforce. And so by going out and finding folks who can do the work we need to do, veterans provide such a great value and asset to our companies. So veterans bring, just different skill sets, problem-solving skills, the ability to work together, right, in teams. I think flexibility. A lot of times, the military has a lot of, just sort of funny jokes of hurry up and wait, where you got to be ready and then, you're standing by. And sometimes construction can be that way. It doesn't always go to plan. But I think, back to little idioms from the Marine Corps that I learned is like, hey, planning is priceless, but plans are useless. And it kind of becomes that way too in construction. We can develop just, hey, this is what we want to go do, and then it rains. So now we got to flex, or hey, we're missing 2 trucks, now what are we going to do? And just the ability to adapt, overcome those challenges, or it's some of those soft skills that military veterans bring to our industry that it's sometimes very hard to find. And I think it's something they carry with them, just don't even realize like how useful that is.
The statewide workforce development organization has been very helpful in finding different candidates for us in multi-facets of our organization. So they're a pleasure to work with, they're very professional, and they bring to us candidates and provide options with additional training and so forth. So whenever we ask, we say, hey, do you think we could maybe do this? They're usually very agreeable to try and help us fill the needs that we have.
Well, we work with veterans from diversified backgrounds, anything from your run-of-the-mill laborer to your highly skilled jet engine mechanic, even to nurses, anything that can enhance any kind of organization. Like I said, they're diversified. They have a lot of experiences in many different fields. And they're also reliable and adaptable. So any organization should take the opportunity to hire a veteran.
I'm one of them veterans that had like a lot of hard times trying to get help. But by being here, it really changed my perspective on how they treat veterans. This definitely is a helpful program.
My experience in the Veterans Training Academy has been very good so far. They've been able to bring us in front of multiple construction companies to introduce us to the industry. They took us on a tour through Ajax's facility and gave us an opportunity to meet directly with some of the management of lane construction. It's been a very productive course for me. Definitely translates directly with management. The leadership ability that we learn in the military directly translates to the construction field, as well as the ability to be flexible, adapt, improvise, and overcome through multiple situations. In construction, that's essential. I would say give it a shot. You know, if you've been in the field of construction or interested in the field of construction, this course is great, and if you haven't, it gets you in front of the right people to be able to take that opportunity and move forward with it.
My name is Clyde Reese. I work for Jorgensen Contracting Services, and I am a maintenance technician 1. And what that entails is that we go out, we repair highway safety signs, overhead signage, lighting, fencing. We run a project that runs on I-75 from Manatee County all the way to Sumter County. Well, when I first came to this program, I had recently just lost my job. I was working at the airport. And as it would happen, I ran out of unemployment. I was virtually on the verge of being homeless and got introduced to this program through Alex. And once they got me in the program, they actually asked me if I had any experience doing this kind of work, which I did. Fortunately, I've worked before in construction. So that was a plus for me. What the program did was actually aided me in getting back on my feet again, and I appreciate that. You know, the work that these guys do for veterans, it's tremendous. You know, and I'm proof positive of what that is. I mean, a year ago, I was standing right here as one of the graduates. Now, I actually run a division for Jorgensen. I have my own truck, my own crew, and you know, life is really good. I'm making a very good wage. I really appreciate this. To me, veterans are some of the most dependable people in the world. It's instilled, it's ingrained in them. You know, we wake up every morning, we know what we're gonna do, what we have to do. It's not what you wanna do, it's what you have to do. And, you know, being a veteran, I have discipline that most people don't have. I know what I need to do. I don't have to have somebody leaning over my shoulder telling me, you know, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. No, what I want you to do is point me in the direction you want me to go and then let me go and show you what I can do. And that's what most veterans do. And I encourage people to, you know, give a vet a chance. Even if they don't have the experience, they're capable of learning really quickly. Because when you join the military, you don't know how to be a soldier, a sailor, or any of this. You're taught that. So if you can learn how to do that, I can pretty much guarantee you can learn how to do any job that you're trained to do.
The partnership between DOT, the contractor, and this wonderful program, it is a seamless partnership. It is a mutual beneficial partnership because we can give back to each other. We all partner to help the community, to help veterans in the community, also help other Floridians that are working hard in our community, that share the roads and share the infrastructure, and we can give back, right? The DOT and the State Department, we invest in our roads, invest in our future, and invest in Floridians. We all share the road and share the knowledge and pass the awareness of safety on our highways. We pass the knowledge of the move over law. We pass the knowledge to the next generation of drivers, right? And through Department of Transportation, through our roadways, and through the community partners, and through those individuals looking for careers and the next step in their careers or to start a new career. So it is a great partnership for the entire community, all Floridians and all contractors in the State Department. It is a seamless, important, great partnership.